runs continuously from one block to another through many of the blocks forming the temple walls. Here is one geological layer. Then this yellow band is a softer geological layer.
But what does the similarity of the rock in the Sphinx, ditch, and temple tell Lehner about how the Sphinx was built?
The Egyptians quarried a horseshoe-shaped ditch, leaving a core that left a big block from which they carved the Sphinx itself. They moved the stone, sometimes in blocks of 100 tons, down to the lower terrace for fabricating the walls of the Sphinx temple.
So the starting point for the Sphinx must have been a huge rock sticking out of the surface of the Giza Plateau. Workers cut a trench around it, quarrying the stone out from the ditch in huge blocks. They hauled off those blocks to build the nearby Sphinx temple. Then, sculptors carved the giant rock remaining in the center into the shape of the Sphinx.
The Sphinx was carved right out of the natural mother rock of the Giza Plateau.
But knowing that it's carved right out of the earth is only half the mystery. How did they actually do it? Sculpting a human-headed lion out of 20,000 tons of limestone is no small matter.
So, Fatih, we need to get two types of rock, two types of hara.
To investigate the challenges faced by the ancient sculptors, archaeologist Richard Redding and Fahi Mohammed, a stonemason who has worked at Giza since he was a boy, team up to carve a mini Sphinx.
So let's see what we can find here. And see
They search for limestone that's as hard as the layer in the Sphinx's head.
I think we've got it right here. What you can see is this one's nice and strong. It's like the head.
Okay. Hop. Yalla.
They find just the right stone in a nearby quarry. It's extremely heavy and hard, maybe too hard.
Mr. Richard, my tools will be ruined.
Fahi is worried that the hard rock will ruin his tools.
My tools made of steel, but the rock bent it. The rock is very hard.
Okay.
If Fahi is having such a difficult time using modern steel tools, how did the ancient Egyptians carve the Sphinx with more primitive tools? The answer will come half a world away.
Hey, Rick. New England in the fall's a far cry from Egypt in the desert.
Mark Lehner has come to consult with Rick Brown, a specialist in ancient tools. Based on actual copper tools